everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Phil. In case you're clicking this video for the first time, you are very much welcome. In this week's series of attempting world recipes, we're going all the way to Nigeria and we're making these amazing Nigerian egg rolls. So these egg rolls are a popular street food in Nigeria. You might find them being sold in the streets and they are so yummy. I tried them for the first time and I really love them. So today I'm showing you how to make them at home. They're basically hard-boiled eggs covered in dough and then deep fried. These egg rolls are perfect as a quick snack and they're also good for kids, for their lunch. They will love them. So you can serve them with whatever drink you want. So the recipe is super simple. I've listed the easy ingredients in the description box down below. Don't forget to check on that. As usual, if you make this recipe, don't forget to tell me how yours came out in the comment section down below. So without saying more, let's get started.
So you're gonna start by making our dough. So in your bowl, you're going to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You'll follow that with a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg powder. Just go ahead with your whisk and then you're gonna whisk that until everything is nicely incorporated. Next, you're going to add eggs. So for this recipe, I'm using 2 eggs. So you'll first crack 2 eggs in a separate bowl and then you're going to just use a fork. You're going to beat that for about a minute or 2 and then once you're done, you're going to add it to your flour mixture. So you'll add the beaten eggs. You'll follow that with a 1/4 cup of melted unsalted butter, and here I'm also adding 3/4 cups of warm milk. So now you'll quickly just use your spatula. You're going to mix that for about a minute or 2 or until you form a dough. And by the way, if you have a dough mixer, just add everything to your dough mixer. It will make this process very much easier. So next, we're just going to switch and use our hands. So you're going in with your clean hands and then you're going to knead this for about 5 minutes or until you have a nice stiff dough. And you'll also realize that your dough is a bit sticky, so don't be tempted to add any flour. This is how we want our dough. So we'll just take a kitchen towel and then you're going to cover that and let that rest for about 30 minutes. And when that is resting, let's quickly make our eggs. So for this recipe, you will need 8 eggs. So just add them to your pot like this and then you're going to add water. Make sure they're covered with that cold water and then you'll just cover your pot. You're going to put this over medium heat and then you're going to just boil this for about 10 minutes. You're going to hard boil them. So after 10 minutes they are ready and then you just remove them from the hot water. You're going to place them on a cold water. So here I have my water and then I'm going to add some ice cubes to make it cold. And then next you're going to add the eggs. You're going to let this rest for about 5 minutes. Once that is done, you're just going to remove the shells, as you see the way I'm doing it here. So make sure that you remove all the shells, and once you're done, just gonna place them aside as we go to our next step. And all our hard-boiled eggs are ready for our next step. So now we'll just discard all the eggshells. And next we're going to check our dough. So our dough has been resting for 30 minutes and now we're just going to transfer it to our working space. You realize that our dough is no longer sticky, so resting it helps it not to be that sticky. And now we'll just add a bit of flour because we're going to need this for another 5 minutes to make the dough more soft and easy to work with. Our dough now looks great, as you can see. So for our next step, we're just going to cut it into nice small pieces. So just take your knife and then cut it into about 9 to 10 pieces. So you'll just take each dough piece and then you'll try to flatten it as the way I'm doing it here. Flatten it on top of your palm, and then you'll take one egg, you'll place it on top, and then you're going to make sure that you cover the egg with the dough. Make sure that it's tightly covered and there are any holes or openings. So just do the way I'm doing it here. You just round it between your palm and then just make a nice round ball like this, and that's just it. Place that aside, continue with the other remaining dough until you're all done. So now these are ready to cook, so just place them aside. Next, you will heat oil over medium heat. Make sure you have enough oil in your pan, and also when cooking these egg rolls, you have to be very careful with the heat level. Make sure that you're cooking them over medium heat, and also make sure that your oil is not too hot, or else they will cook outside and they will not cook well inside, and you don't want that. So make sure you check your heat level. So you're just gonna cook this for about 6 to 8 minutes while turning until they're nicely golden browned, and once they are done, you just remove them from the hot oil, place them over a kitchen towel to release out more excess oil. So here I'm just cooking the remaining dough that I didn't use to wrap the eggs. So obviously you will remain with some dough, so you'll just make small balls like this. This acts as a quick snack as well, so just cook that, and once you're done, place that aside. And back to our egg rolls. These are ready. They look so yummy, and also they smell so amazing. You can serve them when they're still hot or just warm. I like serving them when they are still warm. They taste so amazing. This is such a quick, perfect snack to enjoy with your family, with your friends, and as you can see, they're so easy to make. So just go ahead, serve it with whatever you like. I love serving mine with some ketchup. It makes this taste so good. Actually, this is just my preference. I don't know if it's served with some ketchup, but I like having it with some ketchup. So anyway guys, I hope you guys make it, and I hope you enjoy every bit of this.
And that's all for our recipe today. I hope you guys are going to make these amazing egg rolls. As you can see, it is so easy to make. As usual, if you try this, don't forget to tell me how yours came out in the comment section down below. So anyway guys, you can always connect on Instagram or on TikTok at face_kitchen. So till my next video guys, bye.